morning, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Mad Raps Plays a game that no one gives a fuck about. I'm your host, as always, Mad Motherfucking Raps. It's an early morning edition today. It's 9:29 in the a.m. And the daily bonus on NBA 2K19 is get 5 dunks while playing my career games, which I think I might be able to do that without cheating on this bitch. But I don't have to rush today. I wanted to play a game of this and then maybe a game of something else. Well, I don't really have a schedule. So I mean, I want to play this and other games and shit. Wah wah.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
I gotta get 5 dunks.
Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna
Ernie
cheat
Johnson here.
by
Shaq's here.
just to
Kenny's
see.
here.
I'm
Welcome
gonna
to
get
this
5
edition.
dunks in the pregame, in the shoot around,
Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against
and I
the Philadelphia
guarantee.
76ers. Checking out the 76ers, the results have
You know I'm old. You hear medicine in the background and shit. It's like, what is Mad Raps doing? He's taking Percocets. No, he's not. He's taking blood pressure medicine. He ain't popping pills, youngster. Alright. So, here's my prediction. In this pregame shit, I'm going to... I'm going to get 3 dunks, or 5 dunks. We'll see if that counts toward this bonus. I'm thinking that I can get these 5 dunks, and then once the game starts, get 1 dunk, and then it'll do it. Or it'll just give me the bonus at the beginning of the game. We are in San Antonio. Oh, bitch. They booing me and shit. Oh, hell no. Move out of my way. Move out of my way. I don't know what I'm doing layups for. The hell, man. It's 1. I got 23 seconds. 2. Hurry up, bitch. 4. Well, no, 3. 4. Got a second. Well, I gotta get 1 more. I think I only got 4 of them. Come on, man. Maybe they be trying to get that copyright. They know what people do now.
It's the 76ers coming in from out of
Let this shit run. Let's go.
For the tip-off. But first, let's hear from our very own David.
Let's
Well, guys,
go.
in GA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report.
Teams ain't right and
As
shit.
we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack
I don't
of
even
it,
care.
You start to see the guys that need
Trying to have fun.
Those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are
The pop out.
say
That's the
have
pop
all
out.
the depth in the world. Those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit
Yup.
some guys.
Give me my
The league
assist.
doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the 76ers,
Shit.
the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Fresh is out there with Smith. And Durant in at the small forward. Really left alone.
I like how they
Now
switched.
that specialty of Aldridge's when he entered the league. Now one of the better catch and shoot bigs
That's
in the
poor
game.
basketball IQ on my part up in this
And the
motherfucker.
officials look
Ah, come on.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Fresh.
Shut
And
up.
the way that he's
Fresh
been
with
able
no
to
name.
create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Gay passes to Aldridge.
Double team this fool, man.
Inside. Kicks it out to Gay. The 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Over the 76ers, the
Shoot
last
that
game
shit,
against
nah.
the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Bucket.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Shit.
And here's Young following the 3 from Fresh.
Another guy that worked his way up through the G League. Young commands respect.
And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
He hits the second from the line. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Dick.
Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
So like,
And here are the Spurs. 4-point game. And speaking of Duncan, Steve, there were just so many ways in which he affected
mine.
winning.
Yeah, the scoring efficiency from Tim Duncan, the interior defense, the defensive rebounding.
oh, you
physical
asshole.
And mental toughness.
To the middle, here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Motherfucker.
And allowing Young to get deep
I
position.
think my FPS
is
is
dangerous.
slower
He's
than it
so
should be.
capable of
Explain. Check the FPS. I was doing some changes and I might have messed something up, but this shit is like weird. Huh? Legit. Oh. Take this vertical sync off. Get more FPS. Right back into
Best
the
to your
game.
potential. You choose your overall.
just felt
for this
sluggish.
game all the way up to a maxed out 99.
What?
Then you pick your badges, all of them. Upgrades
What?
are available based on your attributes in each category. So, do you want to max out with a Hall of Fame badge or balance your attack with bronze and silvers? It's up to you. Get
What is this
familiar
shit?
with your badges, pick your jump shot, then join the defending champion Raptors to take on the new look Warriors. You have a full NBA game to test out your build. Take your time, dissect. the
What?
Warriors,
Is that in
when you're done
2K20?
It's the 2K Sports pregame
Is that how you
show.
doing it in 2K20 up in this motherfucker? Is that what they doing?
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here.
Insane.
Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of
They let
2K
you test
Sports.
it out and shit.
Tonight, it'll
Alright, we right back into the game now.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go.
No
in for
vertical
to start off
stink
this game.
on.
Taking a look at the 76ers.
Oh, I'm an
The
asshole.
young stars, Simmons
We get
and
the ball
Embiid
back,
at
though.
the 4 and 5. Fresh is out
I need
there
to
with
play
Smith.
right.
And it's Durant in at the small forward. Here in the first, just under 2.5
Where am I
minutes
at?
played so
Oh.
far. And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough. Long road trips, travel, staying home from your family. You haven't seen your family and your friends. But I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant.
Gotcha.
Or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on
What else
basketball.
are you talking about?
These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each
Damn.
other in ways maybe you haven't before.
They
And
hooping.
believe me, it's been many times on the court. I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about
Damn
something
it.
else. Who wouldn't want to play
But I
with their
got it.
friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
And here's DeRozan after the three-pointer from Fresh. And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle.
Double
Aldridge
team.
inside, covered by Smith. Aldridge, good.
And when
Mismatch.
Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Fresh. He had a 36-point outing in the last game
What?
against New Orleans.
Why wouldn't you take that?
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror.
I ain't gonna
Came away with
complain.
3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
Come on.
Now,
I hate
here
this
is Young.
dude too. This
After Ben Simmons
made up
missed.
ass character and shit, looking like dude from Get Out.
And here's Young. A 17-point
That was
game
a
for
steal.
him to win against Phoenix.
But we
Oh,
gotta talk
God.
about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete
Come on, bitch.
all-around effort for him.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Young. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Right side, DeRozan. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid.
Oop,
I mean, very effective
man, you a
using his
asshole.
return shots.
Man,
A hand
Simmons,
in
what
his
the
face
fuck?
on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And
Man,
Simmons with
give me the
rebound.
ball, ho.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe
Shit.
too much time.
Here's Fresh. And the three
I'm
on
not
target.
shooting no more.
Spurs trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simmons passes to Fresh. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A baseline J, and that
Oh
one
my
goes
God.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Now here's DeRozan. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total to show for it. Now, he gets in a good
Nice.
position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Here's DeRozan. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
So San Antonio going with an almost entire... Now here's Murray. A 14-point
How
game
to
for him
switch?
in the win against Phoenix.
Well, he also made
Come on,
a mark
man.
with his passing and had the assist total to show for it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So on the floor for Philadelphia.
Shit.
They've got Kyle O'Quinn. Colts is out there with Fresh. Then there's Bender. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were
So slow.
in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they
I'm
do
really
best
mad.
is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Apasia would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just
that shit, man.
or old in their ways.
This dude.
You play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
Now here's Gay after the miss from Joel Embiid. And Young kicks to Gay. Pass to Forbes.
Watch him down low.
6 to shoot.
Not hook, but the double
Takes it
team.
from 10. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, he's not.
Damn.